Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the nightcap with Sonny and Claire.
Hello.
This is a new thing that we're doing because, as I explained earlier, if you guys watched the Daily Mastermind earlier, you will notice we started a 66-day challenge today to instill good habits.
Yes. Did you explain what the 66 days are?
I did not.
Because I did
I
not see
just
it.
kind of loosely touched on it and I talked about it just a little bit. But what we wanted to do is we want to share the journey with you guys, all 66 days of it. And so we're going to talk a little bit tonight. I know there's probably nobody even awake, and that's okay. You guys will catch it tomorrow or whatever. We want to lead by example. We want to show you guys what we do in our daily life to show you that we don't just talk about these things, we live it. And so we're going to go over our goals a little bit and some of the things we do.
Sonny's already cranky. It's day one.
Oh,
He's already cranky.
We're going to take you guys down through there with us and show it. So if this is your first time joining us, make sure you subscribe to the Itopia Coaching channel and follow us on Facebook and join the groups. I mean, I guess you wouldn't even know if you weren't here. Asa Maria is here. Pamela Kilpinen is here, coming in from Finland. I guess it's probably early over in Finland.
Yeah, they're saying morning cap.
Yeah, the morning cap. It is what time is it here? It's 9:06 p.m. over here. And thank you guys for tuning in. So what we've done is I will let her kind of explain it, but traditionally it's always been thought it takes 21 days to form a habit. But actually,
so College University in London did a study, I think it was in 2009, that said that actually it takes 66 days to form a habit. So the first 22 days is when you start thinking like you're freaking awesome, especially like the first week, hey, I got this. And then you start faltering because you're kind of feeling a little overconfident. So the first 22 days are a little bit rocky. The next 22 days are kind of leveling out. You're getting there. And then the following 22 days is when you start solidifying it and it becomes a new habit and a new lifestyle. Now, this is it's not a one size fits all. I'm sure some people can do it in 10 days, 21 days, whatever. But their general overall study said that the average person takes 66 days to form a new habit. And so
we are average people, just like everybody else.
Yes. And so we thought, well, why not do a 66-day challenge and talk about it every day, how it's going, and also not just about that, but also about, what's going on in life, things that we learn, goals.
Because we read a lot, we study a lot, and we learn a lot and we grow a lot. So we want to share that with you guys. And if you guys, anybody that's watching this video, if you want to embark on your own challenges, this is a great way to do it. You can join with us. Give me that. You guys can join with us.
He's waving the white pencil.
And rock out with us on your own challenges. We're going to break down our process of how we do it. And you guys can follow along and set some goals to yourself and smash those goals.
Absolutely.
So what we've done is we've made a chart.
You can't see
it's kind of like this. Let's see if you guys can see it a little bit here.
I can't see it. It's too bright.
Well, let me
basically it's a chart. No, you don't need to show it. Basically, it's a chart with days 1 to 66 written down, and then there's 5 columns because we decided to do 5 goals at the same time. You don't have to do 5 goals at the same time. And basically, we got a check mark every day that we actually did those goals.
And we've made it 66 days, as you can see, and we put a green check mark on every day. And if you fail, you get a red X. And we don't want a red X.
No, and
you don't want red X's.
And basically the red X is meant to be visual guilt for you, so that during the day when you want to break your goal, you're like, shit, I don't want to do that because I'm going to have to put the red X when I get home tonight.
You got to hold yourself accountable. And so what we've done, we have 4 goals that are the same, and then we each have one individual goal that we're shooting for. So the same goals that we have, the first one is get up at 4:50 a.m. every day, no matter what.
And can I explain why?
Absolutely.
So yesterday we actually went to a place called Idlewild. It's about 40 minutes from Palm Springs, and we went to a Zen meditation center, and it's a Buddhist center. Now I have been studying Buddhism, not professionally, but in my private life since about 2013. I like to read a lot about it because it's not a religion. It's basically based on kindness and compassion. Just be a good human being, and it's also about your mindset as well, that basically if you can train your mind, you can have a happy life. Anyway, we went to the Buddhist center and we were speaking to one of the people that lives there, and they said that every day there's this huge bell that they actually, somebody must whack it or gong it or whatever you call ringing a bell. Yeah, they must ring the bell at 4:50 a.m. every morning, and that's to call all of the monks and everybody that live there to go to the temple at 5 a.m. where they chant for the next hour. And we thought, hey, isn't that a cool idea? Set the clock for 4:50 so that by the time you get up and you get the puppy out and so forth, and it's 5 and you're ready to go.
And they invited us to actually come and partake with them. So we may take you guys on that journey as well, going to the Buddhist temple and doing some meditation and learning some inner peace because it's amazing. Pamela Kilpinen said it 100%. You get a hell of a lot done when you get up early.
Yes.
Marcus Aurelius said, if you own the morning, you'll own the day.
Yeah.
So we try to get up as early as possible. So we get up at 4:50 every day. The second one is we do 1 hour of exercise every day plus 12,000 steps.
Yeah.
And I actually had to walk the dog around, do some laps, and take my time taking the garbage out tonight because I was only at like 9,000 something after a day of baseball and everything else. Like, what the hell? I was only at 9,000 some steps. So I went out and I did some spinning, but currently at this moment, I'm sitting at what am I at? I'm at 12,295 steps, which I think that's going to jump up in a second when the watch catches up. But I hit the 12,000, and she hit the 12. She hit the damn 12,000 at the gym because she runs, and so she's good at that. So 1 hour of exercise every day. We go to the gym. We go to World's Gym every day, and we do the 12,000 steps. Number 2 is number 3 is morning mastery. So we spend 1 hour every morning studying mind mastery books. Right now, I'm currently reading Jack Canfield's The Success Principles, which so far is just an amazing book. And we'll even, going forward, we can talk about whatever it is we're reading and even some highlights of the day of what's in it.
And I'm reading Illogical, Saying Yes to a Life Without Limits, written by Emmanuel Achu. He's the gentleman that wrote Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man. It's a fantastic book, and this book is very good as well.
Yeah, so we read books. So we do an hour of study in the morning. It's morning mastery before we actually get off into our day. And then the fourth one is evening mastery. So when we're done with this show, we'll actually turn on the TV and we watch a series of like Napoleon Hill's Mastery or Master Key. What else did we get? Some Zig Ziglar. We got a Zig Ziglar video. And we have
Joe Dispenza.
Yeah, that guy. And we just ingest knowledge to go to sleep to, motivational stuff until we're almost completely asleep, and then we'll just because you ingest that stuff, right?
Exactly, via osmosis.
Yeah. You go to sleep ingesting it, and then we wake up ingesting it. So you just ingest positivity, motivation, and inspiration every day, all day, and you're just living. It's a lifestyle. We live the lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have our own individual ones. For me, it's to quit smoking, vaping of any kind. So I'm going to do that. I've smoked marijuana most of my life. I'm an avid fan of marijuana. I think it has a lot of medicinal uses. It can help a lot of people. And there's a lot of people that enjoy marijuana. But for me, I've been abusing my lungs most of my life. And I want to change that. I want to do something really healthy and mind what I take into my body and make the body a temple and really kick ass on that, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you don't really smoke much weed anyway, but
right.
But it's more the vaping you want to get rid of.
Right. And then she has her individual goal.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. giving up. Stop that with a pen. I hate that pen.
I learned from a podcasting coach one time that it makes sense if you use a pen because people like it.
No, you're just like. Anyway, my goal is, stop it. I am quitting sugar, refined sugar. So I'm still eating fruit and so forth, but I was a real beast a couple of years ago, and then life went a bit hayward. No, backward. Anyway, life went a bit tits up last year. And so I was consuming a little bit too much sugar and chocolate and cookies and all that kind of stuff that I don't believe in eating. And so I am going to quit all refined sugar. So no more cookies, no more chocolate or anything like that. Haywire. That's it. Anyways, haywire. Sorry, I'm tired. I've been up since 4:50 a.m.
Hayward.
So
Life's
yes.
all Hayward.
So I am going to quit sugar for the next 66 days. I have done this once before, and it's tough. I remember the first 30 days, you get migraines, you get all, it wasn't sexy, it wasn't pretty. And I don't even consume that much compared to the average person. But that's what I am planning on doing. And so
we do consume a lot of sugar.
Well, you know what? So there's a great documentary called That Sugar Film. And I watched that, I don't know, 5 years ago, something like that. And it said that the average person consumes, I think it was 48 teaspoons of sugar a day. And I was like, there's no way. There's no way I do that. I'm like a marathoner. I don't have sugar. There's no way. Anyway, I decided to track my calories for a whole week to see how much sugar is going on. That's annoying me. To see how much sugar I was consuming. And it was 16 teaspoons a day that I was doing at the peak of marathoning and so forth. And I didn't realize that I was consuming refined sugar, because when you look at the back of the label of something, it doesn't say sugar. There's like 50 different versions of the word sugar.
Glucose.
And so forth. Well, I knew that one.
Well, I mean, not everybody might know it.
No,
I didn't know
like
for a long time that glucose was actually
it's
sugar.
Like monodextrose something or other. Basically, if you buy something and you turn around the ingredients and you can't say the ingredient, don't be eating it.
Don't do it.
Don't eat it.
And when you go into a grocery store, just stick to the outside, because anything in the middle, it's not good for you. And so those are our 5 goals. And something you guys can do if you want to take on your own 66-day challenge is you reward yourself. You celebrate your successes every 22 days. Smart move, because it puts you in a winner's mindset, which is really good for you mentally, and it'll motivate you. So we have decided on this 22nd day that we are going to go to dinner together to a place that we have never been. And then on a 44th day, we're going to go to a nicer place for dinner.
I was just thinking, or if he's really, really cranky after 22 days of no vaping, maybe we'll go to dinner alone.
Maybe. And so after 44 days, we're going to go to a really nice restaurant that we have never been to, and have a really nice dinner. And then the end goal, the 66 days.
No, you got it wrong. He's tired, folks. Day 22 is the nice restaurant. Day 44, we're going to go to a restaurant at the top of the mountain here.
Yeah, that's right.
And then
there's a nice restaurant at the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And you take the tram up. It's really badass.
And then day 66?
Day 66, we are going to take a trip to the Catalina Islands on the beach with new swimsuits, beach bodies, get a hotel, and we're going to camp out on the beach and spend a couple of days on the beach to kind of celebrate our successes and our new lifestyle. So if you guys are wanting to change something, drop it in the comment section on the video. Let us know your goal. Just pick 1 or 2 if you're just starting out, and we'll help keep you honest. And then tune in every day, Monday through Friday, to the Daily Mastermind, 9 a.m. Pacific, right here on Itopia Coaching on YouTube. And you guys can, stay motivated. We'll be your accountability partners, and we'll keep you guys going. And so I think Claire wants to finish us off with a quote. We'll do a quote of the day. Why not do a quote of the day?
I wasn't going to talk. I'm not even ready to sign off.
Why not do a quote of the day?
Sonny's tired. Sonny's been cranky for about 2 hours now.
It's like it's getting late. And so it's 9:20, folks. I've been up since 4:50. I've done a lot. I mean, I'll just sleep. Y'all finish the show.
Well, I don't have a quote.
Oh, I thought that's what you had. So
No,
was
I
trying...
wanted to talk about my book, but
Oh,
you
talk
no,
about the
no,
book. Nope,
no,
never
no,
mind.
no,
Go.
no,
Listen,
no,
we're
no.
doing this very off the cuff, folks. We're just being real and authentic with you guys, and sharing.
Okay, well, rather
sharing
than
it
that,
with you.
because you've thrown me off and so forth, how do
It's
you
my
feel
fault.
at the end of day one?
Like shit.
Really?
I do, but I feel good. I feel strong. I feel motivated. But I'm beat. I'm grumpy, and I don't try to be. We have Texas is the safe word for like whenever, because we both just fucking hate Texas. But when I admitted it, I don't like Texas. I'm not a fan. Texas did me dirty. But that's what we do. We say Texas so that we know that we don't take it personal, because communication in a relationship is absolutely paramount and it's key. And we have great communication in our relationship.
Absolutely.
So whenever something goes tits up, or if I'm grumpy or if she's grumpy, because she's gonna get grumpy. She's gonna get grumpy off that no sugar. All right, watch. She's gonna have it. Mine's just more immediate. It's coming. And so just so we know, like if either one ever gets grumpy, we say Texas.
Yeah.
Texas, woman, Texas.
In fact, you should have a safe word when you're out. So if you go somewhere and you meet people and you're like, don't really want to be there and stuff, you have to like bring out the safe word. Like,
hey, my best friend from Texas just called.
Hey, Sonny, I think we need to go home and book those tickets to Texas.
Right.
And that's when a no questions asked, you just go.
And I'm good at it because she's pulled the Texas card out on me a time or two. And it's like, all right, we're done. See, I got to go. We were in the pool with neighbors having drinks. And she said Texas. I'm like, all right, I'm out.
Well, the neighbor was talking a bit dodgy.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So we hope you guys will join us for the journey. I know it's late, but we'll be here every night for the next 65 days. We'll be here every night to let you guys know how we're doing. Or have you seen those Texas Rangers? No, I hate Texas. How are you doing?
No, it doesn't matter. Sonny wants to wrap up.
Well, I mean, it's very off the fly. I'm not very good at this thing. Maybe. I don't know. How are you doing with day one, though?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay, this is what I get. This is what I get. This is her Texas coming out right now.
Don't you worry about
how
me.
are you doing, though?
I'm
was
awesome.
it hard on you? Or?
No, I'm awesome. I'm great. I'm awake. Like Sonny's going to be sleeping about 5 minutes. I'm like, woohoo. I'm going to read my book. I don't know. I'm feeling amazing.
She's the one that's usually falling asleep first.
It's true. Normally, I'm asleep at like 9 o'clock every night. I'm like, oh no.
Now all of a sudden, she's got a bump going. What the hell? Her and that puppy. The puppy is going ape shit. Been going ape shit for the last however long. Yes, I hate Texas for more than one reason. Amos, you got that.
I like that. Or have you seen the Texas Rangers? I like that.
Yeah. So it was good on you then. You feel powerful, and
I feel powerful. I feel great. I went running for the first time in a long time. I was stamina still there. I was like my time was good. It was amazing.
So that's how we do it. Mm-hmm. We just goals, smash them every day, and we are even trying to get into the habit of not calling them goals, because goals are finite, right?
Yes.
Goals have an end.
Should be an objective.
And it finishes. So we're taking to calling them objectives. Like we have objectives to accomplish, because then they can keep going, and it's a lifestyle. So thank you guys for tuning in with us and hanging out. You guys are incredible. We'll be back 65 more times at least every night right here on the Nightcap with Sonny and Claire.
Take care.
See you guys. Have a great night or a great day if you're in Finland. And I'm just stalling until I can get the damn end of video up. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a great night.